drama with the composer that due to creative differences, he was not going to come back for season 2. And Mike White, during a interview on the Howard Stern show, said, "I honestly don't know what happened, except now I'm reading his interviews because he decides to do some PR campaign about him leaving the show. I don't think he respected me. He wants people to know that he's edgy and dark. And I don't know, like I watch reality TV. We never really even fought. He says we feuded. I don't think I ever had a fight with him except for maybe some emails. It was basically me giving him notes. I don't think he'd like to go through the process of getting notes from me or wanting revisions because he didn't respect me. I knew he wasn't a team player and that he wanted to do it his way. I was thrown that he would go to the New York Times to shit on me in the show 3 days before the finale. It was kind of a bitch move."
I love that.
Mic drop.
I love it. I mean,
take that, Cristobal.
I mean, he's
That's
kind
the
of
name of the composer.
He's kind of right though. It's like 3 days before the finale drops, you're going to be like, by the
Right,
way, I'm
no,
not
that's so
returning. We're in a big
fair.
fight. Da 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 da. I mean, what now? Mike White's just going to find another composer to make it exact. People would probably die to make the music for the White Lotus.
Yeah.
He's going to find another composer. He's going to do it exactly the way Mike White likes. You know, people love the music in the White Lotus though, so it is a little bit disappointing because I'm sure they can't just outright copy it because the composer made that.
Right, and it's crazy because he wanted
who owns the music,
right,
you know?
and it did seem he wanted to keep the Oolululus, and Mike didn't.
Yes,
which is
the audience would disagree with Mike there.
A choice from Mike, but once again, he wanted apparently what he had told the New York Times, the composer, was that Mike wanted something more that was like background music, a song that's more like something you would listen to in Ibiza in some clubby place with a chill, sexy vibe. So
I actually really
Mike cut
enjoyed
that there was an ooh la la, an oolulu version of this one.
Yeah, I enjoyed actually this music. It really grew on me week to week. Yeah,
he said that he felt it would have been great to make a longer version with the oolulus because people would explode if they realized that it was going there anyway. He thought it was a good idea. Some producer thought it was a good idea, but then Mike cut it. He wasn't happy about it.
Mike's like, no oolulus.
No oolulus.
No,
none.
None in this season.
He just didn't want it to work. So, yes, that's it. And he won't be coming back. White also said, the composer didn't want to go through the process with me and, quote, didn't want to go to sessions during the making of the 3rd season, adding, he would always look at me with this contemptuous smirk on his face like he thought I was a chimp or something. He's definitely making a big deal out of a creative difference of opinion. He's very talented, but I've never kissed somebody's ass so hard to just get him to lead the horse to water. Have fun with whatever you're doing next.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cold,
See ya.
but I love it because he's just going to find somebody who wants to do it and do it the way Mike White wants.
Totally. Which
But
is also just like,
you know what?
I mean, Mike's not a composer himself, but clearly he feels like he gets the final say, and he does. He's the creator of the show. So.
The egos, they come into play.
They do.
And,
they do.
you know, I can picture
I think that's the problem
An
here.
artsy composer is like, well, this is my art.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about. You don't.
Yep.
And Mike White's like, I don't really give a shit if
Mike's
I know about composing or not. Do it the way I want.
Mike White's like, listen to the theme song for Southern Charm and take notes.
Yeah, that's what we want in this show. Okay, so copy that.
Yeah.
But I can listen to Mike White really talk about anything from the show. I can listen to any of the cast members talk about behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I love every single Amy Lou Wood interview she does. I stop and have to watch every single one. I can listen to these people talk about it all. And I listen to Jason Isaacs insinuate there was drama on the set in every single interview he does.
Yeah.
It never gets old. He may be the drama.
He may be the drama.
Am I the problem?
I think it is. Am I the problem situation because nobody else has said it except for him. And then it's like, well, are you the problem?
He's like, am I the drama? Because it really feels that way.